I'm a little over halfway through reading Naruto for my very first time, so I thought I would make a video going over all of my thoughts so far because I have a lot that I want to let out into the world. So let me paint a picture for you because why Naruto in the year of our Lord 2025? Well, let me explain. I only got into anime in late 2022 when I started watching One Piece. And I know that's crazy to start with, that's besides the point. So I watched One Piece and then I read the manga where the anime leaves off. Boom, that's how I got into manga. From there, my horizons have expanded. I've watched and read a decent amount, but I never touched Naruto. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was a stubborn One Piece fan. For a long time, my only impression of Naruto was the annoying discourse about whether Naruto or One Piece is better. And from that, I only ever heard the bad things about Naruto, like the accusations that the world building was bad and that the female characters sucked. But the more I read and watched other things, the more open I was to giving Naruto a shot. Because even if something isn't as good as One Piece, it can still be really good. Also, I am the Kagurabachi girl of YouTube, and Hokuzono, my goat, has cited Naruto as inspiration, so that intrigued me as well. But that's not what fully convinced me to read it. So guys, I'm going to be so honest with you right now. Some of you may hear me say this and go, oh my gosh, shut up. But let me cook, okay? What did it for me is I saw so many people talking about the ship between Naruto and Sasuke and how good it was. Some calling it the OG Idafushi, which is Yuji and Megumi, which, let me tell you one thing, I do not play about Yuji and Megumi, okay? So, I saw a few too many Sasunaru edits on TikTok to songs I like, and that convinced me. So after that explanation, you may be shocked to hear that I actually don't even really like that ship that much. I'm surprised, but that hasn't been a detriment to my reading experience at all. The fact that I actually don't really fuck with that ship that much, which is crazy after what I just said. And I decided to read it instead of watching it because it's just kind of easier. According to Reddit, I am in the Itachi. Oh shit! How do you say his name?
Itachi. Itachi is how it
Itachi.
is said in Japanese.
Itachi.
Itachi.
I'm gonna trust it. Okay. According to Reddit, I am in the Itachi Pursuit mission. I had no idea what the arc titles were, so I hope Reddit is correct. And as of recording this, I am on chapter 355. I've got some Shonen Jump app receipts right here. 355. And I thought now would be a good time to give my thoughts so far because there's 700 chapters total. I'm just 5 chapters over halfway, so. And if I pronounce anything wrong, I'm so sorry. We already had a struggle with Itachi. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I say any of these names right. That is not my strong suit, and also I haven't seen the anime, so I haven't heard many of the names pronounced, so give me grace, please. I am so sorry if I say it wrong. Feel free to correct me, genuinely. Just don't be mean about it. Thank you. So I have my thoughts organized in sections. So first is the prior knowledge, so you can get an idea of what I knew going into the series. Then the longest segment will be me going through each of the characters that I want to speak on anyways, and giving my thoughts on them. Then will be my praises and gripes with everything else, like story, art, etc. Like the highest points and lowest points, basically. The stuff that I don't address when specifically talking about the characters, or if I want to give more attention to it. Then I'll tell you everything I've gotten spoiled on over time, because that has happened. And then any closing remarks that I have. So if that sounds good, buckle in, let's get started. So I can show you a picture of what I knew because I took notes when I was, I think, like 20 chapters in. I had like just finished the first arc. And that's when I decided that I wanted to document my journey. So I wrote down everything I knew beforehand. I'll just read what I said. The dog is a D1 prodigy at chess, and I don't even know how to play. However, the dog wants to make the match long and fruitful anyways. I know Sasuke and Sakura and Naruto and Hinata end up together. Sasuke leaves the village, I think, question mark? Sasuke has a villain arc, question mark? Kind of, maybe. I know he's an opponent at one point. Sasuke watches his whole clan die like an absurd amount of times, I'm pretty sure. Yikes. There are ginger ninjas at some point. And then, guys, I'm so scared Kakashi will die. I feel like he will, but I don't actually know. Also, I didn't write this down, but I had seen the rain shot of Naruto and Sasuke, and also the shot at like the way end of the series, I'm pretty sure, where their arms are both gone. I've seen that as well. Now we are going through the characters, and I will start with our main character, our protagonist, Naruto, who I like a lot. I like him a ton. He's a real hard worker, and he's real stubborn in a good way, I think. I think he's really compelling, especially when involved with other characters. So first I'll say he's especially compelling with Gaara, whenever Gaara is involved. His empathy in that situation is really interesting to read. Peak of the series stuff for me. Their whole understanding of each other is fucking amazing. I'm gonna go more into that later. I love it though. And I also love him in regards to Sasuke, of course, his foil. Of course, their friendship, I think, is sweet when it's there, and their whole rivalry is great. I love the dynamic, and of course, what it becomes, the opponents, but like Naruto's trying to bring him back because he has a big heart, he cares, and it's super sweet. I especially really liked when Naruto was trying to retrieve Sasuke when he initially left the village. His whole back and forth dialogue with Sasuke, when Sasuke was like, no, we are different. Like, I had a family before. You've never had a family. You don't have a brother. You don't have a mother and father. Like, you never knew them. I did. And now they're not here. You know what I mean? And Naruto was like, well, I kind of do. I kind of see you as a brother. I thought that was so touching. I thought that was so sweet. And I was like, this is so peak. It's so peak. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Naruto's the type of character that he can do literally anything. He says something and I'm like, I believe every single word he says. That dude could say anything and I'm like, yup, that's right. Believe it. Believe it! So those situations are the ones where I felt most connected with Naruto. I really like how he brings out the best in people. I think he's kind of like the joy boy of the Naruto verse, if you will. To put it into One Piece terms, I suppose. They talk about him like he is anyways. Like, they describe Naruto like he's some type of magnet or something. I think of specifically the conversation that Kakashi had with Grandma Chio, I think? Granny Chio? And now I'm gonna fact check myself. I forgot to. Granny Chio. Look at that shit. Oh my gosh. On top of it, I should have been taking notes when I started reading this, and then I wasn't. I wish I did, but then I hit a point where I was like, too late. But looks like I didn't even need them. Go me. Anyways, yes, that conversation. They talk about him in such like a high regard, and it's like so warranted too, just the way like you're absolutely right. Naruto is this bright magnet of a human. He is awesome. So I was kind of saying this before, but just the way he complements all of the other characters so well, like enhancing their progression, Naruto makes the side cast cooler, which isn't necessarily a detriment to him, but it does make me prefer a few of the characters over him. I really like that Naruto went from being an outcast to becoming liked. Like, sure, the people in the village were ignorant as hell for hating a child who had no say in having a nine-tailed fox spirit inside of him. But I'm glad he proved himself nonetheless, and it was a struggle for him to overcome. And I think that whole message of it's okay to be different and you will find your place eventually is a really good one, and a really touching one. Next, I'm going to talk about Sakura, who I also really, really like, actually. I was so pleasantly surprised by her because I'd only heard horrible things. Like, she's just a girl. Genuinely. Like, who gives a fuck if she... I'm gonna get passionate. I'm so sorry. Who gives a fuck if she spends a lot of her time thinking about and talking about her crush? She's a fucking 12-year-old girl. Like, as a fellow girl who had a friend group of girls, that is literally the majority of what 12-year-old girls talk about. Like, half the sleepovers I went to were just spent talking about stupid middle school crushes. I hated that shit, but that was besides the point. Everyone else ate it up. And she's literally a 12-year-old girl. That's what they do. I can attest to this. And of course, all of the boys watching this series wouldn't understand that. And also, I've heard the anime makes her, like, way more annoying and kind of mischaracterize her a lot. So that sucks, because in the manga, she is such a sweetheart and also, like, goated. Like, in the Chunin exam arc, like, her defending unconscious Naruto and freshly cursed Sasuke was freaking awesome. And then her duel with Ino where she cuts off her hair, like, that was sick. Like, that was awesome. And her haircut was super cute too. I love it. And her comforting Sasuke when he initially got cursed was super sweet too. Like, she was such like a comforting presence that he needed, and she just did such a good job in that whole entire situation. And then fucking when Sasuke was leaving the village and Sakura catches him leaving, and then she goes, "I'm so in love with you that I can't even stand it." I had to put my phone down and recover. Like, here's like live recreation of that moment. I was sitting in a hotel room and it was like I like threw it on the bed. Like, it was dramatic. But so was this moment. It was like tea. Oh my god, tea. I ate that shit up. So yeah, she's a sweetheart, and consider me a frontline defender of Sakura. She's like probably not even in my top 5 or anything, but like I really do like her a lot. She might be right on the cusp, maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought that much about it. I have my 2 favorites for sure, and one of them is all of Team 7 I liked right off the rip, but the best first impression for me was Kakashi. And I didn't really know about Kakashi, like, at all. Like, I had probably seen or heard his name thrown around before, maybe like a picture of what he looks like or something, but I wouldn't have been able to make like name to the face, anything like that. But I was absolutely just drawn in immediately by his absolute determination to keep the kids safe and the whole like mystery of him, I guess, if so to say. He says something very early on, like I'm pretty sure in the first chapter he's introduced, like one of his first lines of dialogue is something in relation to his friends' names being on like a tribute plaque or something, like for heroes lost in battle. And I was like, oh shit. Like, fuck. Plus the whole running late gag. And I thought it was a gag and like so funny that he would just come up with like these stupid, clearly fake excuses, and it turns out he was visiting Obito's grave. Like, what the fuck? That shit's fucked up. When it was that reveal, I was literally hyping up that bit to my sister. I'm like, yeah, there's this bit, it's so funny. Kakashi's always late, blah, blah, blah. Not so funny now, is it? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. And just speaking of this, the damage of this, man, when Sasuke was like, what if I killed someone you loved? And Kakashi was like, haha, joke's on you, they're already dead. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I love me a damaged man. I love me a damaged man. Which I'll continue. Oh my god, my next point. I keep forgetting what I wrote, and then I look and I'm like, oh my god. It just keeps going, because the reveal that Kakashi's dad killed himself. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, has this kid ever had a good day in his life? Like, oh my god. Like, dead dad, dead friend. It still haunts him years later. Like, what the fuck? He's been through so much. Even if we don't know like the full extent of it, I'm so invested in all of the bits and pieces of him that we do have. He's so damaged, and I love it. I love angst. I love angst a lot. So yeah, I love Kakashi, and he is my favorite character, tied with Sasuke. I love Sasuke. I love me a dark, broody character. And he fits that bill. He's an emo little guy, and I love him so much. Him getting cursed, so fucking cool. I love shit like this. Make my favorite character suffer. Like, dude, seeing somebody as cool as Sasuke, so vulnerable, made for very interesting content. What? Interesting, speaking of, I say that word a lot, I'm so sorry. But his psyche, his brain, I could pry his brain for 40 million years. His inferiority complex of the ages. His need to be stronger to kill Itachi, resulting in him constantly comparing himself to other people skill-wise. It's a really compelling and honestly relatable story to tell for a character. So interesting. Oh my gosh. I love it. And the whole, like, you're right. You are my best friend. That's why I need to kill you. Like, oh my gosh. This is peak conflict. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Baby Sasuke in his flashback gives me cuteness, aggression to no, like, degree that has ever been measured before. I'm not usually that type of person. But genuinely, like, I look at little baby Sasuke and I need to throw something, including myself off of a cliff. It makes me crazy. His backstory makes me actually feel bonkers crazy. Just him wanting to be enough and praised by his father. Oh my gosh. Enough said. Actually, not enough said. I want to talk about Itachi, the man whose name I had to look up how to pronounce. I think he is so cool. And I'm gonna say the I word again. He's really interesting, guys. Interesting adjectives. I'll have it pulled up on another tab. Captivating, striking, turbulent. I don't know. All of these ones are stupid. Captivating works. He captivates me. Dude, him killing his buddy, but like the setup and payoff for that, like wild, absolutely wild stuff. The setup of like, you know, you could really easily copy someone's handwriting for a letter of that regard with your fancy eye. And he's like, no, not me. And then it was him. Like, what? Like, so good. All of the stuff in Sasuke's flashback with him was like, wow. That gifted kid burnout is crazy with him. Led to the crash out of the fucking century. And it was really sad just to watch him get worse and worse mentally through all of his subtle interactions with Sasuke. Because, like, we were seeing this mostly from, like, Sasuke's perspective. It was a flashback focused on Sasuke. But you could just see kind of how tired Itachi was getting. And it's like, whew. And also his presence in the actual timeline of Naruto is, like, so cool. Like, his aura. Like, when he was behind Kakashi and Sasuke, I was like, Mama, girl behind you. Mama, girl behind you, turn around. He's right behind me, isn't he? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. The opening of all of the doors as well, where, like, Sasuke was trying to find Naruto because Itachi was trying to find Naruto. Oh my gosh. And I don't have the whole picture with him, I think. Like, I think there's a lot I need to learn about him still, I feel like. But I like the bits and pieces that I get at a time with him. Clearly enough to make a whole section in this video for him, even though I clearly don't have everything. I have a feeling once I get the whole picture, it'll be fucking generational. Like, I am so ready to be moved. Like I said, love me a damaged, depressed character. And I'm getting that vibe here for sure, and I feel like I'm definitely going to get more there. I fear I will become an absolute menace at one point about Itachi. Like, guys, when I make a part 2 video to this, after I finish the series, I want you to be scared ahead of time for how much I will probably like Itachi by the end of the series. Like, I get that feeling. I love me some sibling dynamics. My sister is my best friend, And we both fuck with sibling stories so much, especially like tragic siblings. So like, it's delicious. I'm eating good with these two, with Itachi and Sasuke. The Uchiha brothers. You've moved mountains and also Calcan, so. So Gaara is another character that I knew nothing about, surprisingly. Like, I'd heard his name in the Corpse Husband song, of all places, but I had no idea what anime he was actually from. Just already, his aura, just from his introduction, love it. And also, just through the Chunin exams, he was interesting. But mainly, what got me to really be invested in him was his whole going to the hospital to kill Rock Lee, who was hospitalized. His whole speech about giving himself a purpose as an excuse to live, ending with, now help me feel alive. Like, it's fucking peak, dude. That is peak fiction right there. And his backstory as well. Ugh, his backstory has hands. Like, that little boy deserved so much more. That little baby tried to hurt himself. That little baby tried to hurt himself, and he couldn't because of the sand. But, like, oh my gosh. When I was reading his backstory, I was trying not to flip my shit in the break room. I was reading that in my break room, I'm pretty sure. That happened multiple times throughout all of this. I read at work all the time in the break room on my breaks, and I'm like, picture. Like, and this was another example, but I was like, how am I supposed to act normal? I just learned that little baby Gaara tried to hurt himself. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. I feel so much sympathy for him, both in the past and the present. He deserved so much better, but I love that mentally ill child, that little fucked up child, that murderous child, that crazy child. So fucking cool. And the change in him from, like I said, that fucked up little murderous child. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, help me feel alive. I don't feel alive by killing you. Like, what the fuck? The change in him in those 2 years, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Seeing him smile feels so good, makes my heart so happy. His growth from when we last saw him to him being, oh geez, how do you, Kazekage? Sure. Gosh, it feels so good. It feels so good. And him and Naruto's deep respect and understanding of each other, despite being opponents the last time they were with each other, is so good. Gaara's probably my third favorite in the series behind Sasuke and Kakashi. I fucking love this guy. He is so, it's interesting or captivating, as the adjectives on Google would like me to say. And he's very, very, very compelling. I think he is so freaking awesome. I had already liked Shikamaru like a pretty decent amount. I was like, man, this guy's pretty fucking cool. Like, I hope he has a lot of fans. And then I was informed that, yes, he does have a lot of fans, so that made me happy. Like, after watching him in, like, the Chunin exams, all the things, he's real smart cookie, right? So I already liked him, and then I watched him fold after Tamari saved him in the Sasuke retrieval mission, and that really locked it in for me. I was like, oh, I really fucking like this guy. I adore his intelligence. He is so smart and collected, and I like how self-aware he is, like when he fought Tamari. He was promoted and then really proved that, damn right, I am that bitch. Like, he is. He has so much sauce. The whole I am your god thing. What? Like, oh my gosh. And then everything leading up to that too. Like, him leveraging with the literal Hokage to go on what could be considered a revenge mission. Like, I fucked with that energy so much. Shikamaru's just super cool, and I'm always really invested whenever he's up to something, and I really like his powers as well. You know, he's a shadow user. I like Shikamaru's powers a lot. So I love Rock Lee. Honestly, I had no idea about the Rock Lee weights off his ankles moment. Apparently, it's iconic. I had no clue. I get it, though. I get it. The Rock Lee and Master Guy dynamic absolutely moves me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when Rock Lee was almost down for the count, unable to fight ever again, seeing all of the things that they went through, I love it. I love it. And I love that Rock Lee is the epitome of the hard work versus natural talent, dumb power scaling argument. I love him. I think he's so goofy, and I really, really admire his dedication. So now I'm going to run through some others very quickly, just to touch on some other characters that I like a decent amount. I like Choji. His moment in the Sasuke retrieval arc mission was fucking dope and really well executed. Kiba is underrated. I really, really like Kiba, actually. Like, low-key, my goat. Like, him and his dog. Isn't Akimaru, I think? Akimaru, is that the name of his dog? One second. Akimaru, I was right. Holy shit. You know me, I'm remembering characters' names like I'm supposed to do. Anyways, praise me for the bare minimum. Woo! But he's low-key a comedic genius. Like, in the time skip, when he was like, really? I didn't notice the dog got bigger. That shit fried me. I was like, what are you came in riding in on the dog. That the last time we saw you, the dog was like sitting on your head. Like, yeah, no shit, the dog got bigger. Kiba, I love you. Sai is pretty cool. All of the mystery around him, I enjoy, and I like that Sasuke and Naruto's bond reminded him of him and his own brother's bond. I think that was super sweet, and it was satisfying seeing him help after his initial betrayal. Very much a fish out of water, trying to learn and find himself. I like him. I like Yamato as well. He hasn't like a crazy amount or anything, but he's just cool. I like his presence in the story. He's pretty goofy when he was like, all right, let's set up camp and just build a whole ass like cabin in the woods. Like, sure. Yes, we're setting up camp. And we just build a fucking house. Oh, geez, gonna butcher this name. Jiraiya, the pervy old sage. He's chill like that. He's fine. Tsunade is super cool. I hope I'm saying that right. I might not be. I forgive her for spiking Jiraiya's drink. First female Hokage. I like it. Woo, feminism. Yeah. She's super fucking cool. And she aura farms so hard in the arc where she's introduced. So now I'm going to go into my general praises of the series, the highest points that I think. So first off, I haven't touched on this yet. You know I love Sasuke. You know I love Gaara. Their fight? Peak cinema. Sasuke and Kakashi's fashionably late entrance. Yes, and some of the art in this section is absolutely bonkers. It's so good. And then Naruto versus Gaara is actually peak fiction. I was brought to tears in the conclusion. And I liked Naruto before, but after this is when I like really fucked with this character. Like, I loved Naruto after his fight with Gaara. Just his understanding of Gaara's pain and just how he knows how it feels to be alone like that. But he got over it and he can help others get over it too. Such good stuff. And then Naruto versus Sasuke round 2 is peak fiction as well. I was moved to tears again. The drama, the conflict, the emotions, the art, it's all so good. Like peak of the series shit. At least where I'm at anyways. My favorite arcs is the Chunin exams and the Sasuke retrieval arc. Both are peak. And I really like, I think it's called Kahona Crush. That might not be how you say the village's name, I'm sorry. I think that's what that arc is called, where it's Naruto versus Gaara. But I'm also confused why that's even considered a separate arc from the Chunin exams. Like, is that not just the conclusion of that arc? I think that's fucking stupid. At least the Reddit post said that those were 2 separate arcs. Like, after Sasuke versus Gaara ends, it's like, all right, Kahona Crush time. Like, it's the same thing. Like, there's no split whatsoever. Like, this is dumber than Water 7 and Eni's Lobby being separate. At least those are 2 different locations. What? I think that's dumb. Unless Reddit lied to me. I don't know. I think those are considered 2 separate arcs, which is just crazy. Can someone like give me insight on why the is 2 separate arcs? I think that's stupid as fuck. Anyways, I'm supposed to be praising right now. Anyways, yeah, that arc is good too, but I low-key just consider that part of the Chunin exams, so whatever. Chunin exams and Sasuke retrieval peak. And then I have a whole point dedicated to the art itself. I can definitely see how my goat, Takeru Hokuzono, is inspired by Naruto, mainly with some of the funky perspectives that go on sometimes, or specifically the hatch work in both of these series. You can really see how Hokuzono was inspired by some of this, I fear. It's great. I think it's super duper cool stuff, and Naruto looks amazing in general. Like, I just think the art of it's very visually satisfying. It just looks super good. Kishimoto, I think, is very, very talented. And then obviously, I think it goes without saying at this point, but if you can't tell, I really just like Naruto as a whole. Like, I just gushed about the characters for a very, very long time, and all of these different praises I have, like the art, the arcs, all of the things. I'm compelled by all of it. I love all of the different directions it takes and it goes. I think it's great. So with that in mind, take these gripes that I'm about to list with a grain of salt. I have no idea if this is a hot take or not, but I think that Sasuke leaving the village is just a little rushed. I have no idea if that is a hot take or not. What do you think? Please comment, because I'm curious. Is that a hot take? Do you agree? Like, I get it that Naruto was out getting trained by a big shot while Sasuke was rotting in a hospital after being traumatized, but like, I think it maybe would have benefited from letting him simmer with that feeling a little longer. Like, let him simmer in all of this hatred that's building up. Like, I get that he's mentally unstable, but it felt almost jarring how quick he switched up, at least to me. Like, after his fight with Naruto, and he's like, Kakashi, what if I killed someone you love? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, Sasuke's an angsty kid, and literally in his introduction, he's like, my whole goal is to kill somebody. So, like, it's not shocking, I suppose. I think it was a little, like, whoa, buddy. Like, sure, it's out of line to say that anyways, but that felt very, like, where did that come from? Maybe that's just a me problem. That could just be a me problem. At least that specifically. Like, I get that the whole reason is because he felt rushed to get his revenge on Itachi because of how humbled he got when he saw him. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I would like this more on reread. Like, knowing how quick this shift is. Like, having that expectation in my head. So I can maybe, like, look for it a bit more. Because I had no idea when Sasuke was leaving. Or, like, when the time skip was or anything like that. So I was really, like, caught off guard that it was like, oh, shit, he's actually fucking leaving? Like, this is it now? Like, this is all I have of Sasuke being with the group? And that being said, I still really like this stuff. I'd even say I love it, actually, like what we do have. It had me absolutely fucked up. Like, I was having a fun night out with a buddy of mine after reading Naruto and Sasuke's fight and then Sasuke leaving. And I was like, it was all I could think about. Like, I was having a nice, fun night out golfing. And then I went to, like, dinner. And I just could not stop thinking about Sasuke leaving the village. So, like, I just nitpicked it. But, like, this is still my favorite arc, like I said, alongside the Chunin exams. So, like, I swear this is a very, like, slight complaint that doesn't really hinder my enjoyment of the series at all. But it is something I feel like I needed to get out there. And then this also isn't really a complaint either. But I do have to say, so far, I have enjoyed the pre-time skip more. Some of the post-time skip arcs have fallen just a tidbit short for me, to be honest. The Kazekage rescue mission kind of dragged for me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Specifically, Sakura's fight. I'm so sorry, girl. I hyped you up so much. Frontline defender. I've got you, girl. Your fight was so long for no reason. Is that, like, a really stupid complaint? Do I sound like the pacing was so bad, and it was, like, fucking like 10 chapters or something probably. Like, I don't know. The Gaara stuff was great in that arc. But like the fights were, it was fine. And then like the Tenchi Bridge reconnaissance, is that how you say that? It was good. It was nothing like crazy. Like the best part of it was when like Sasuke and Naruto were seeing each other for the first time in 2.5 years. Like that was the page turns there were like, fuck, like that was peak. But there was just a lot of back and forth in that arc, which like kind of annoyed me, if that makes sense. Like it was like Sai's betraying them. Wait, no, he's not. But then like Naruto thought he was betraying them again when he was still on their side after they had already whatever. It just kind of pissed me off. Like it was like, again, like we've been over this. Like he's with you guys, don't worry. I'm still really enjoying it though, like just in general. I could probably nitpick some of the pre-time skip stuff too, but this stuff is just fresher in my mind, so that's that. Let's talk about what I've gotten spoiled throughout the course of reading Naruto, which is a decent chunk, unfortunately. I still don't know, like, really how any of this, like, happens at all. I don't know the details. I just know that some of the stuff happens. So I know that Neji, of all people, dies, which, like, what? And I'm pretty sure it's, like, for Hinata, too. I don't know. I know he dies, though, which is, like, huh? I know that Kakashi becomes Hokage at some point. I don't know if that is a Boruto thing, though, or something. But I also learned that Kakashi is alive in Boruto, which makes me very happy because I said at the beginning, like, one of the things that I was really scared of was Kakashi dying at, like, chapter 20. I was like, fuck, he's probably cooked. And he's not, so thank you. I know, I'm so mad I know this. I know that Obito is still alive, and I think, question mark, evil, I think. And I don't know exactly how he's alive, like, if it's only, like, kind of him, or, like, if it's, like, a Kenjaku situation, someone's puppeting him, like, I have no idea. I know that Jiraiya dies, or however you say it, Pervy Sage, I know that he dies. I have no idea how or when. And I know that Itachi dies too. I know that he dies too. I don't know how or when either, but I know he does. And also, this one pisses me off so much that I know this. I know that Naruto is the son of the third Hokage, and I'm really mad that I got this spoiled. I was literally gonna predict it in a video like this. I was gonna be like, guys, theory, I think that Naruto is his son. And I never got to predict it. Even though I still haven't had it confirmed in the story, so I would have predicted it right. And theories aren't really my thing, so I would have been really proud of myself. I mean, I guess I still can be, but it's not as fun that I didn't get to read it and go like, oh shit, I was right, because now I know, but whatever. So I may be forgetting a few things as well. I guess I probably am, but like I guess that's a good thing if I'm forgetting spoilers that I learned, so woohoo. And also, I think I want to bring up real quick that even if I know people die, that doesn't really ruin much for me, to be honest. Like, One Piece spoilers for 10 seconds if you've somehow never watched One Piece. I knew that Ace died in One Piece before I had even gotten to his character introduction in One Piece, and he's my favorite character ever. So yeah, don't worry, guys. I don't think that's really going to impact how I read this, because it's like, it doesn't really change things much. I go into things with an open mind a lot of the time, even if I know things. So, yeah. Now, any last things that I want to touch on, I want to bring up that I had no idea when the time skip was, like I had mentioned before. And so I was so fucking shocked after the Kakashi Chronicles. I was like, wait, it's been 2 years? Like, this is it? Like, we're here already? What? And I have another thing, and I'm not saying necessarily that I'm annoyed by it, but the fact that people shit on Sakura for being obsessed with Sasuke only for Naruto to whine about him being gone more than her is so funny to me. Like, be fucking for real. A double standard is actually insane, and I am calling it out. Naruto whines about Sasuke more than Sakura does, which is, I guess, half of why people ship them so much, because Naruto's just like, Sasuke, 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 like a broken record. But I think it's crazy that people are like, I hate Sakura because she's just obsessed with Sasuke. Like, is Naruto not just as bad, if not low-key worse? And actually, while we are here speaking about the three of them, I actually think that Sasuke and Sakura are really cute together. I think they are a very cute pair, and I don't understand the complaint that it came out of nowhere. Gonna be honest, I've never felt more gaslit in my whole entire life. I wrote way too much about this originally. I had a whole point about this, since this is what got me to read the series, was Naruto and Sasuke ship. I wrote so much to the point where I will probably make a separate video after I finish the series about it, so I don't jump the gun too much ahead, like if I end up switching up or something. But I am that passionate. I wrote like way too many words about it. So yeah, that'll be a thing eventually, probably. But yeah, Sasuke and Sakura are cute. Put the tomatoes away. Please don't throw your tomatoes at me. I'm not going to get into a whole tangent, but just know I do have a lot to say. And just one last thing is, I haven't seen any anime scenes, like, at all, but I've been recommended some episodes and scenes to watch, so I will have to get around to that eventually. That's all. I reckon I'm going to wrap this up now. I've been talking for over an hour uncut. That's crazy. I mentioned a follow-up video very briefly somewhere in this video once I finish the series, so subscribe if you're here for Naruto specifically, because I will have some other videos about Naruto, or subscribe if you're just here because you stumbled upon me. I'm the Kagurabachi girl of YouTube. If you're somehow a Naruto fan, and you clicked on this video and you also like Kagurabachi and you had no idea who I was, subscribe. I make Kagurabachi videos every week. Also, like this video and comment down below. I want to see, are my opinions baffling? Do you agree with some of my opinions? Because I genuinely don't know. I don't know what the general consensus is for a lot of these things. So I'm curious. And if you want to keep up with my Naruto reading journey, I do have a hashtag on Twitter where I put my live reaction, my live tweets, and that is hashtag Calruto on my Twitter at CalCannot. And I also have the link for that down below, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. I'm gonna do the thing, though. I'm gonna address the nations, which I do in every single Kagurabachi chapter video, and actually just every single video in general, but that's mainly where I get it from. So, addressing Sasunaru Nation. Just know we're at war. I'm only half kidding. I'm a Fujo, I swear. Well, I guess yeah, okay, no, I'll accept it. Ooh, I should sing the song. Gara Nation, this one is out for you. They used to hate me, now they want me, bitch, I feel like I'm Gara. Girl, you're fucking with the wrong one. Fuck your stream, fuck your clip, you saw one. Got your bitch on my dick like she want one.